It's no fancy introduction music. It's just me, Daniel, here, your host for Sidney Dew Live Tutorial. Welcome to the show, everybody. Sidney Dew Live Tutorial is a chance for us to just show you around and help you get prepared for camp and beyond as scouts. The real reason we started doing this is there's just not a lot of tutorials for scout troops who are preparing for trips, but also just a helpful way to help you get prepared for things in kind of different times now with COVID-19 and all. That you have to be flexible and you have to be able to move and shake in different ways. And these tutorials are here to help you with that. So without further ado, we'll take a deep dive into the top 5 troop excursions from Camp Sidney Dew. So if you're traveling to Camp Sidney Dew for summer camp this season, on any given Wednesday is our excursion day, and there are many things that you can take part in and do in and around camp, or if you want to take a troop trip away from camp. There are so many fun things to do that are local and specific to just us here, that are special for just us here in beautiful Northwest Georgia. And I wanted to take you through that. Specifically, right around the corner from us, no other place like it in Georgia is the Johns Mountain Wilderness Management Area and Wildlife Management Area. And it is so beautiful there. A couple of key things. You can't get it all done in one day, but Johns Mountain Overlook, and this slide here, I'll put it up biggie size there. This is a view off of the Johns Mountain Overlook here. And of course, Johns Mountain is on the Pinhoti Trail, which we talk about a lot here. But the Pinhoti Trail goes right past and through the Johns Mountain Wilderness Management Wildlife Management Area. But also a couple of other things going on there. You can see Pilcher's Pond is just a little pond that you can go see right off of the Pinhoti Trail and just across from the Johns Mountain Overlook drive up. And then also Keone Falls, just a couple miles down the pocket road from the Johns Mountain Overlook. Very good signs there to look for and take the troop up to see little short hikes from each of those locations, or start at one end and work your way down to the other. But that is the Johns Mountain Wilderness Area, Wildlife Management Area. You can request a camp staff guide. One of our camp staff, we have several that are not experts, but know their way around in the wildlife management area, that can guide you and go with your troop. Maybe your troop guide is one of them for your Wednesday excursion. Check out trail maps here on All Trails. And if you go on All Trails, you can just literally type in Johns Mountain or Pilcher's Pond. It'll take you to all of the hikes in and around the loop hikes, the short hikes, and others that are going on there in the Johns Mountain Wildlife Management Area. So there's that. Okay, next up on the list, again, these are in no particular order, but this one is Lookout Mountain. And if you've ever seen those red barns around, they're all over the southern states here in America, but all over the U.S. I think as far north as Michigan, you can find those little red barns with the words Sea Rock City painted in big white letters on top. Anyway, that's what that is. And when you go to Lookout Mountain, this is where Rock City is. Beautiful Rock City, this gorgeous overlook here at Lookout Mountain, Ruby Falls, which there's a picture of here in the next slide, and the Incline Railroad as well. All of these things going on in just one little area. So many different things to do there in the Lookout Mountain area. And it's so much fun. I did this when I was a little kid, but it's still a lot of fun to me and to do. So I put a QR code and a website there for you, which I'll pop up biggie size there for you. So Lookout Mountain, scan that one with your phone there. All right. And let's see. Let's go on to number 3 is the Tellus Science Museum. Here's one that some of you outside of the Northwest Georgia area may not have heard of before. The Tellus Science Museum is a full-blown science museum with exhibits with huge exhibits in all areas of science, and just a gorgeous display on the inside. But the really good thing about Tellus Science Museum that I note personally out of personal experience is that they're scout friendly. It's located in Cartersville, not far from camp. They have a STEM focus. In other words, they're focused on some of the things that we're already working on in STEM. So you might be helping scouts complete a some STEM badge requirements just by making an excursion visit either before, after, or during camp on a Wednesday. And you can plan your own trip there. QR code and the website that goes directly to the For Scout Leaders section of the Tellus Science Museum website there. So that's the Tellus Science Museum. Number 2 on the list. It's our headquarters city for the Northwest Georgia Council. In fact, you can go visit the Scout Shop in Rome, but also beautiful downtown Rome has a beautiful downtown sites to see, lots of arts, culture, history in the downtown Rome area. The Etowah River Trail is an outdoor trail that goes along the river there in downtown. Lots of other fun things to do in the Rome area, including the Rome Braves. Take your scouts if we're lucky enough to have baseball in town on a night during your stay. You can take them over to State Mutual Stadium to see the Rome Braves play. So lots of cool things going on in Rome. Maybe just a trip to Walmart. We have 2 of those in Rome. Anyway, lots of cool things going on. And so that's why I wanted to make sure I included it. If you want to know more about the Rome area, the Rome attractions, go to this website here. This is kind of, there's a lot of different tourist sites for Rome, Georgia area, but this is one that's kind of succinct and just has the 3 or 4 things that I think scouts and leaders would look for if you're planning a trip from camp, either before, during, or after your stay at Camp Sidney Dew, to see the sites in Rome, including lots of things like Berry College is right there in Rome. Lots of fun things to do, though. So number 1 on the list is the big Wednesday trip. If you're up for this, whitewater rafting on the Nantahala River. And we have information now up on the Sidney Dew website. So if you go back to nwgabsa.org or in our link tree, take scroll all the way down, and be sure when you're planning your whitewater rafting trip, there are 2 things to download: the whitewater rafting trip guide and the waiver form, which you need to get signed by your parents before departing. But whitewater rafting at the Nantahala River is handled by Whitewater Express, an awesome scout-friendly company that helps us with a number of high adventure activities out of Camp Sidney Dew. But these are great guys, great guides, and they're planning a great trip for you to the Nantahala River for whitewater rafting, and we hope some of you will go on that trip and bring back some stories for us too. So that was my walk through the top 5 excursions from Camp Sidney Dew before, during, or after your stay. Plan a trip around and see some of the sites that are special to Northwest Georgia. All of these links are in the Summer Camp Leaders Guide. You can plan your Wednesday excursion right now so that you'll be ready when you get here, and we can help. Call me, call Daniel, any one of our scouts ahead of camp, or lean on our Camp Sidney Dew staff members. We're here to help as well. They can go on the excursion with you if invited, and take part in helping you plan a great trip and encourage all of your scouts to have a lot of fun while doing it. Hey, if you're in camp and you don't plan to take part in any excursions, in other words, you don't plan to go away from camp on Wednesday, we do have a lot going on Wednesday. It's Woggly Watermelon Wednesday. And what's going on in camp that day? So we don't do merit badges and advancement classes on Wednesday at Camp Sidney Dew. There will be a lot of fun camp-wide competitions, free and open activities all day long, signature events, shows, and demonstrations, including your own cooking challenge, youth and adult cooking challenge going on all day long at camp during and throughout the day. Participate and win cool prizes, and also earn points towards the honor troop at the end of the week. But Woggly Watermelon Wednesday caps it all off right before supper. And then at the very last thing in the evening is the Wednesday night campfire at 8:30 p.m. That's all that's going on during Wednesdays at Camp Sidney Dew. So I thought you'd like to know some of that information so you could plan ahead and plan your next excursion. Sidney Dew Live Tutorial is a series within a series about that started off with Sidney Dew Live. The main show, Sidney Dew Live, coming up this Sunday. The next episode is Volume 4, Sunday, February 28th at 6:30 p.m. live from your studio here. We'll include Sidney Dew Live with Joey and yours truly, Daniel Victorio, on the Camp Sidney Dew Facebook page, live at 6:30 p.m. We'll have special guests lined up. Joey Fletcher talks Wood Badge and other camp news going on. And Joey Harris covers the top 5. And then in between Sidney Dew Live Sunday broadcasts, we have the Sidney Dew Sunday broadcast, always at 6 p.m. on Sundays, opposite of Sidney Dew Live. And but that's those are our shows. We hope you're getting a lot of value out of it, out of these tutorials. And if you are, will you hit that like button? Be sure to subscribe and share this to your feed so that other scouts can learn and grow from some of the information that we're providing here on Sidney Dew Live Tutorial. And we hope you'll join us again down the road. Thanks for watching.